guys, doing a Sunday ride along today. Y'all come along. We got, I believe, 4 calls to do. We're going to kind of make them short and sweet and to the point. Not a whole lot of training, just a normal Sunday emergency call day. Y'all come go with us. All right, first call of the day is a no cooling with the blower running, clean filter, and I got a little helper. I just heard the contactor pull in and nothing happened. Let's jump in here and see what we got. All right, do not hear the hum of death as in a bad capacitor. We're gonna check some voltage and see what we get. Chasing the stinking squirrels. Yes, the contactor sounding kind of bad. I don't hear the hum of death as in a bad run cap. So let's check our voltages coming in. See what we get. And we got 240. I imagine we got some bad contact points. Let's go across our contact points here and see what we get. And we got 243. We got us a bad contactor. We're gonna change this thing out, get this thing fired up, and head on down the road. All right, this is a rental. I called the landlord and got approval for the repair. Saw a little note here that the contactor was replaced 5 years ago. They got bug issues and spider issues. See all that in there. And there's a little ant cruising around. Anyway, the tenant has turned the AC off at the contactor, or the thermostat, so we have no voltage coming to our coil, so we are ready to change this bad boy out. Started to put these wires back on and noticed they didn't go on very tight. So we're going to crimp them down a little bit and get a nicer, snug fit. And here's the reason for no cooling. You can see that right in there. Bugs got in there. Because there was bugs in there, it could not make a complete circuit, so therefore we were getting 240 volts across our contact points. All right, on to the next one. All right, we are on number 2. And so the fan's not running. You just clicked it on, and I hear the compressor running. And he is correct. We have no fan. Let's jump in here and see what's going on. On the disconnect, and it's still running. All right, we got the cover off. It looks like this run cap is swollen up, so we're going to check that. It does have a start kit on there, which is why the compressor was able to start. So I checked the run cap, and it is bad, and just thought I'd take a look. And we got a clogged up condenser coil as well. Sorry, Chris, I got to use your phrase of big picture diagnostics. Check this out, y'all. This is a heat pump, and all the wires on this defrost board have been clipped, and it is now only a AC only. But maybe he's got a gas furnace up there, I hope. All right, we got the system fired up. Condenser fan motor did start. Compressor started. It started earlier. Before we got into cleaning the coils, I put my little Z gauge on there for Zach Daddy. And it was running very low suction pressure, even with that condenser coil as dirty as it is. So the customer has opted to replace the system, so we're going to put his old cap back on, take our new cap, and set up a time for a consultant to come out. Catch you on the next one. Well, the second call was kind of a bust. After he decided to get a quote on a new system, he informed me that he was getting ready to do some renovations inside of his home, and he was just going to have that contractor handle it. So anyway, I do have a follow-up for a consultant, just to touch base with him in a day or two to see what he's thinking. He's not getting ready to start his construction project here for another couple of weeks, but he will be without AC during that time. All right, on to number 3. All right, pulled up on number 3. This is a preventive maintenance customer. We were out 5 days ago, and now they have a no cooling upstairs. Let's go see if something failed or if we missed something. Total transparency. Here we go. All right. Customer said it's blowing air upstairs, so when the fan's working, got a brand new filter. We were just here a couple days ago, like I just mentioned. I got here and I don't hear the compressor running, fans running, and blowing very cool ambient air out. So let's pop into the control panel, see what we got. Alright, over here checking this run cap. It looks like it's nice and shiny and maybe new, I don't know. But 2.8 microfarads ain't going to get it. So we'll get us a run cap on there, see what we get. Alright, we got our new run cap in and the compressor fired right up. Wonderful, wonderful. We'll see you all on the next one. Alright, we just pulled up on number 4. This is a brand new customer. We've never been here. No cooling on the downstairs level. Let's go see what we got. Alright, we got a brand new Ameristar here. Customer said a year old or so. And they have to come and switch some wires around from season to season. Don't understand that. Unless it's some kind of a heat pump and they don't have enough wires. But it's the good one that came on in the back. Guys, this is the third one in 2 days. It's been bypassed and the plug is gone. So it is a heat pump running in heat mode. So we got some wiring issues, possibly not enough wires, which is why they got to flip things back and forth. All right, well, mystery solved. He's got a bad Nest thermostat, and on a call for cooling, it is not energizing the reversing valve. Even when you go into test mode, it says that it is not energizing the reversing valve. I flipped it over to heat just for the heck of it, and it said it is not energizing the reversing valve, so it is not recognizing that it is a heat pump, even though it is set up all properly. And the landlord, this is a rental deal, he is going to handle thermostat replacement himself. So that's 4 calls today, and we will see if there's anything else in the kettle when we get back in the truck. 4 calls in 4 hours.